Hey guys, while looking for Anakin memes, I found this Palpatine meme, and I guess I already did the Palpatine video, so I'm just gonna put it right here. And I don't know, this is just funny because it's roasting Palpatine, and normally it's like, have you ever heard? Just, it's funny. Okay, let's just get on with this. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Now, I haven't done a meme compilation, Star Wars meme compilation for a while, so I decided to do another one, and I wanted to do Anakin memes, but there were a lot of good ones, so I had trouble narrowing it down to 10, and I decided to do 12 instead. Anyway, let's get started. First up, we have this very simple one, which just says, when Padme mentions sand. And this one's funny, of course, because Anakin doesn't like sand. It's coarse and rough and it gets everywhere, and that's what he uses to basically pick up Padme. And it works, surprisingly, so I don't know. And then there's just a bunch of angry Anakin faces, and I think it's pretty funny. Next, we have this shot of Anakin killing some younglings. It says rare image of Anakin Skywalker XP farming some low-level younglings, because of course the younglings can't do anything against Anakin and he just slaughters them, and it's similar to how in WoW you would XP farm. I don't know, I haven't played WoW. How does WoW work? Anyway, let's get moving. Next we have this a little bit of a political one. We have one about fake news. And this is of course related to the whole Trump things, fake news and all that stuff. And I'm not going to talk about it because I really don't care. But it is very similar to a whole bunch of funny videos that started spawning around the election with Trump instead of Emperor Palpatine. You would have like Order 66, and then you would have Hillary as one of the Jedi and all that kind of stuff. It was pretty funny. Next we have this very creepy face of Anakin with "I can feel a disturbance in my pants." And I'm gonna leave that to your imagination, what it actually means, but this is actually when he's looking at Padme. I always found that entire scene with him helping her pack sort of strange, because he was acting like a creepy stalker. It was really, really freaky. Anyway, it's a pretty funny image. Here we have one of those contradiction memes, and these are actually one of my favorites. They're always quite funny. And we have, of course, Anakin saying that no one can kill a Jedi, which foreshadows him eventually killing all of the Jedi. Now, it would have been cool if they'd put the image of the younglings there instead of just the black screen, but I guess you can do whatever you want if you're making memes. Now, next we have another classic. This is a high ground one. Now, basically, most of the Anakin memes are high ground, sand, or the younglings. So here we have Anakin reminding Obi-Wan that Darth Maul also had the high ground, and I guess the high ground doesn't help. I mean, 2 out of 3 times when someone has the high ground, they lose. So, I don't know, maybe high ground only works sometimes. Now, since I do a lot of Last Jedi news and speculation, I guess this was rather fitting, since every time the logo is red, Anakin actually burns, because this is actually sort of true. I mean, he burns in Revenge of the Sith, he burns in Return of the Jedi, and maybe he even burns in The Last Jedi, although I doubt he'll appear as a false ghost who burns. Maybe Kylo Ren will burn. That could be possible. As we get into the top 5, it starts getting a little bit more dark, but I guess you call these spicy memes. I don't know what exactly spicy memes mean. Sorry guys, I'm not very meme worthy and all of that. Anyway, we have here where your kid's been acting up in front of company all day and your guests finally leave, and it's implied that he starts beating this child, and I don't know. It's funny because it's dark. Moving back to sand, we have Obi-Wan telling Anakin how he's been manipulated and turned into the very thing he swore to destroy, and then we have Anakin's face on sand, because of course he doesn't like sand. I don't know, I just really like that picture of Anakin's face on sand. It looks like, I don't know, it just looks really, really displeased. We get into the top 3, and I guess this is true because we have Obi-Wan advising Luke how to defeat Darth Vader and telling him to go get the high ground, and Luke actually does get the high ground, but this time Darth Vader just throws his lightsaber, which he probably should have done in Revenge of the Sith as well, but I guess he was overconfident. I don't know, it's funny because it's underneath they also have Anakin isn't falling for that one again. So anyway, then this one I actually had another time, I think in a news video a while back, and we have, it says, Anakin, you're breaking my heart, don't be silly fanmate, it's pronounced neck, because eventually he chokes her and breaks her neck. So I don't know, it's also pretty dark, but it's pretty darn funny, but it's not quite as funny as our number 1 pick, so let's get started on that one. Now this one is slightly hard to read, so I'm just gonna read it for you guys. When you see Mace Windu getting shocked to death, but then you remember he wouldn't let you be a Master Jedi, and we just have Anakin scrolling up the window, so and then going back into his car, which kind of implies he like sees a mugging and then lets it be. And I guess that is true because he does feel a resentment to the Jedi, and one of the reasons is because Mace Windu wouldn't let him be a Master Jedi, so he lets Mace Windu die. Well guys, that was it. I hope that you laughed or at least smiled, because I at least did that when I was looking for these. There's a lot of them, so I might make a part 2. Anyway, leave down in the comments below which one was your favorite, and maybe I missed one that you really, really like, so leave that as well. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and to watch another video if you want to do that. I should be back from my vacation soon. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you next time.